Hello, my name is Griselle Marino, and I'm the Communications and Media Director for the Office of Community Advocacy. And here with me, we have our Program Director for the Asian American Advisory Board, Joshua Ho, who's going to share some important information with us.
Griselle, thank you for having me this morning. You know what? On May 2nd, we're celebrating our Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month here at the Stephen P. Clark Government Center. So we're so excited. You know why? Because it's the time for us to come together and to celebrate who we are as a community.
Why is this important?
Miami-Dade County is one of the most diverse counties in the U.S. And as you celebrate the Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, is to bring our cultures together as a community. And I strongly believe in one community. You know, I'm from South Korea. And even though I've been here for more than 40 years, I have 3 kids, and they're born here, right? So they're Americans, since their parents are both Asian Americans from Korea. They have their faces that goes along with them. So wherever they go, they've always been asked, where are you from? So I said, you know what? Tell them you're from Hollywood. And they do. They say, I'm from Hollywood, baby. But you know what they say? No, but where are you from? So we have to go back to the strength of our cultural diversity, but it's time to bring that together to one community as Americans. And hopefully by celebrating our Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, we bring those together by bringing out the contribution that was made by our forefathers, our ancestors that came here from a long time ago. And that's the kind of the trailblazers that set the path for us. So it's so important to celebrate it together as one community.
This is great, and I know that the Office of Community Advocacy and your board have been doing this for a couple of years. So the people attending the event on May 2nd at 12 p.m. in the Stephen P. Clark building in the lobby, what can they expect? Can you tell those that have never been to one of these extreme, exciting shows what they're going to be expecting?
Well, it's a secret. So they have to come and see it. If I tell you now, they're gonna say, well, I know what to expect. But let me tell you, it's a cultural performance and demonstration that represent Asia. And the thing about Asia, people think is just Far East, people that look like me. But we span over 48 different countries. So if you go back to your geography days in 6th grade, and you think about the continent of Asia, that's what we represent. So you're going to expect a demonstration of Taekwondo, sword demonstration from Japan, Turkish dance. Yes, Turkey is coming. They're going to have dance from India. We'll have performance from China, fan dance, the lion dance, and hopefully a Thai traditional dance as well. So it want to be plethora of performances to kind of showcase our culture through music, dance, and singing. And that's the best way to kind of share our backgrounds. But at the same time, bring it all together as a community that loves Miami-Dade County, that loves Florida, and that loves our nation.
So are there any particular performance that you are excited about for our event on May 2nd? Because I have one that it's really appealing to me, the belly dancing, which I would love to learn at some point in my life.
So hopefully we'll have belly dancing represented. But let me tell you, people want to perform and demonstrate their craft with us on May 2nd. My favorite as a Korean is the Taekwondo, or the world-class martial arts. So Master Jung and his students will come, and we have students from elementary, middle school, high school, some college, will kind of miss a day to come and share their craft. Then we'll also have the Japanese sword demonstration by Mai Budokan to share, hey, this is what we do in Japan. But guess what? Most of them are not Japanese Americans. They're Hispanic Americans who enjoys learning about the craft, ancient craft from Japan. Then we must have traditional dance from India, Turkey. We also have traditions from China. But we'll start off with the Chinese lion dance.
Oh, I love
which
that
kind
one.
of starts the celebration saying, we are here, let's celebrate. You might have someone singing the national anthem as well, a Korean guy named Joshua.
You're so great at it. It's always a delight to listen to you.
So
sing.
if you have nothing to do, but it's a special invitation on May 2nd, 12 noon at the Stephen P. Clark Government Center, right here in downtown Miami. Come and join us, and we'll have a great time together. Let's celebrate the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Heritage Month together as a community.
What message do you think the attendees should take away from this event?
I hope that our guests and attendees leave with a deepened respect for the Asian Americans, the Native Hawaiians, and the Pacific Islander who are residing in a community within Miami-Dade County and in Florida, and the significant role that we play in shaping the fabric of our nation, not just now, but in the past, but also for the future. And also we want to make sure that we know and understand and have respect to grow together as a one community. And I want to say this without stepping on people's toes. It's not about intolerance or tolerance of a person. That's for animals and things. It's about having respect. And when you have the respect, you want to learn more about the culture, all the backgrounds that kind of developed us as who we are as Americans. And I go back to my kids. I have 3 children, ages 22, 15, and 7, all born in Hollywood, Florida. And the thing is, they've never been to Korea yet. But they understand that, you know what? They are Korean Americans, even though they're American Koreans. So I want to make sure that we instill the pride of who they are, who we are, but at the same time going forward as a community, as one community. We want to make sure that we are part of Miami-Dade County as a whole, so that our nation will be stronger because of who we are as a community.
Can you tell us more about the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month? Because I remember that it used to be just without the Native Hawaiian, and that's something new, correct?
Recently, yes, they've added Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Heritage Month. It's a mouthful, let me tell you. It's a mouthful for me every time. I have to stop and think, is it AAPI month? But it's AANHPI Heritage Month for short. But this month was born out of the desire to recognize the sacrifices and achievements that we made starting from 1843, which was the first immigrant from Japan. And as you know, the Chinese workers were the one that created or made the Transcontinental Railroad in the late 1800s as well. Mm-hmm. So that's what we started in the month of May. But at the same time, we realized that we needed more than just a week. So in 1990, they created a month-long celebration of the AANHPI Heritage Month. And I'd like to say that for me too, I'm learning about the great people that came before me. For example, Lieutenant Susan An, a Korean American that served in the World War II, to breaking all the barriers as a woman and as an Asian woman to be in the armed force. Then such as the former Congressman Dalip Singh Sand, and also Secretary Norman Mineta, that made, once again, they were trailblazers for us to be in the government. How exciting is that? And it's getting stronger and stronger. If you look at the dynamics of our Congress and Senate now, we have more Asians than before. Are there space for more? Yes. Opportunity? Yes. And we want to make sure that we encourage our next generation at the University of Miami, Florida International University, Miami-Dade College, and all the universities around here to encourage them to more be involved as a civic leader for our county and our state, and even for our nation. If we want to encourage that, make sure they understand we support them as well. Be a voice for those who are voiceless.
Thank you, Joshua. Let's learn more also about our Asian American Advisory Board. You'll have the opportunity to do that on May 2nd. Thank you very much for being with us today, and see you next time.
Thank you once again. And thank you to Erica and Jose for having us together. Exciting, Griselle, thank you. It's a great time, and I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to seeing you all on May 2nd.